Hi, my name's Rachel and I'm the Living Seas Coordinator at Essex Wildlife Trust, and today I'm going to be talking about the lovely little tern. Now, the little tern is one of our beach nesting birds in Essex, and these little guys travel an epic journey every year from the west coast of Africa, some racking up over 5,000 kilometres to reach the UK's shores. So despite being this small bird, they've really got some punch. So they come here every year in the hope to breed, but these guys are struggling with their breeding. There's less than 2,000 breeding pairs in the whole of the UK, and they're struggling in Essex as well, and they need our help. And these guys are actually the species that inspired us to start our Share Our Shores project, which I'll talk a bit more about at the end. But focusing on the little tern itself, these are small little terns. They are one of the UK's rarest breeding seabirds, and to give you an idea of their size, they actually weigh the same amount as a tennis ball. So if you've got one kicking about the house, just pick it up and just get a feel for actually how light and small these guys are. And what we've been trying to do in Essex is, over the last few years, Essex Wildlife Trust and the RSPB has been doing habitat management work on our reserves to give these guys the habitat that they want. So they really love sand and shingle areas. And something that we have implemented, this is at Old Hall Marshes, is actually raising up the level of the sand and shingle that they like, including some oyster shells here, to raise it up with rising sea levels to protect the eggs when they nest there. So I don't know if you can pick it out, there's actually two really tiny little tern eggs in there. So again, that gives you an idea of their size. And what we're hoping is that this year we will have some little babies, and so you can see there the egg and then the little hatchling there, and these are actually taken from the RSPB's Old Hall Marshes Reserve. But what we found is last year there was really unsuccessful in terms of breeding, and a lot of this is thought to be down to disturbance. So that's something we're really looking to work on through the Share Our Shores project, and how everyone can contribute to helping to the populations of these birds by giving them the space they need to do so. But in terms of the little tern itself, I wanted to focus on some of the key ID features, and this may help you spot them when you're out and about on the coast in the future. So what we've got here in our handy little ID book, and this is the little tern here, and that's the adult summer, so that's one that you're likely to see. And these guys will be coming over from April-May time, and they'll stay until September. So one of the key ID features we've got here is the black cap on the head. We've got the white area there as well. We've got the distinctive yellow beak with the black tip at the end, and we've got the orange legs as well. And you'll see from these pictures that they'll fly in a distinctive V shape as well. And these guys predominantly eat fish and invertebrates, so you might often see, so little terns and other terns as well, you may see them in a V shape over the water and then swooping down to get their prey. So, as I've done in previous weeks, I'm now going to attempt to have a sketch of the little tern. So let's see how it goes. Great. And there, I finished it. Not necessarily my best work, but I have tried to pick out the black cap on the head and also at the end of the beak, and then I've had an attempt at catching the shape that so the V shape that they'll have in flight, which is actually when you're most likely to see them and other terns anyway. And as well as that, so as well as seeing them, you may also hear them. So this is from the RSPB's website. If you just type in little tern to that, then you can hear its call. So a really lovely chattering sound there. So these guys are a really, really lovely bird, but as we've talked about, they really do need our help. And on this sheet, we've actually got the 2 other beach nesting birds that we're focusing on through the Share Our Shores project. So we've got the little tern up here, the ring plover over here, and the oyster catcher. And you can find out more about all these species and our project on the Share Our Shores website, and you can also use the Share Our Shores hashtag. So thanks very much for listening, and see you soon.